Good morning, Flosstube. I am way overdue in giving you a new video. Thank you for your patience. I am very happy to be back, and I do have some whips to show you, a little bit of haul and some crochet. Welcome. My name is Sharon. This channel is called Magnolia Nana because I am from the state of Mississippi originally, now living in Texas, and I'm the Nana to 11 grandchildren with one on the way any day now. I normally talk about my love of cross stitch, but I also like to include a book I've just read to recommend, or some of my crochet, just the things I enjoy most. You'll also hear talk of my family because they are my loves, definitely my life, and mentions of church focus because also, most importantly, my faith is at the top of my priority list. So welcome. So happy to be back. I hope I can show Miss Lucy, my little miniature long-haired dachshund. Right now she is napping in the living room on the rug. So we'll see if she gets active. If so, I'll pick her up and let her say hello. We are very fortunate this summer. We are not experiencing the normal heat wave that is so common in the state of Texas. Today, the high will be 92, which sounds rather pleasant compared to our normal 3-digit summer, although we do still have July and August to make it up to those 3 digits. But we're grateful for a calmer, cooler summer with some rain scattered in. I hope this video finds you well. If you're new, a special welcome. If you've been with me a while, you know how much I love visiting with you. I'm just not regular because life gets crazy busy. We have traveled a lot since I've seen you last. We went all the way out west to New Mexico to visit children and grandchildren, and then we went all the way east to North Carolina to visit more children and grandchildren. So we've not been home a lot. Now that we are home, I am ready to catch up with you. So I'd like to show you the whips that I am focusing on for a hopeful finish, and I am thinking of doing a midsummer whip parade, although my whip parades don't change a lot because I have so many and a lot of them don't get touched. So we'll see what I decide to do. I also owe you a video showing how I use my Lowry stand, which was an exciting birthday/Mother's Day gift from my husband. I'm not sure when I'll get that filmed. I need my daughter to help me set that up. I don't know, but I'll do my best, guys. It's on my list. I know I owe that to you. Let's jump into the stitching. The first whip that I am almost finished with is my Bothy Threads, which I had purchased when we were in the UK when were we there? Spring? Yes, spring. And this is called the Birds and the Bees. I had chosen it because of the beautiful daffodil. We had seen so many live daffodils on that trip. And as you know, Bothy Threads gives you everything you need in these darling little boxes. I've shown you that before. So here is the piece, almost finished. It is missing its back stitch. And I've started back stitch down here and on the precious little ladybug. So I just need to keep working up to finish my back stitch. This is on a 14 count Aida, I believe, with the speckled finish to it, and just love everything about this. I believe that that honeybee has been back stitched. Yes, it has. I wish I could. I'll bring that down just a little bit. Just such fun, and I know the back stitch will just bring that daffodil out as well as the sweet little bird. So Bothy Threads, the Birds and the Bees. Hope that will be a finish when I see you next time. Then the next one that came out that needs A Lot of Love is a pattern my husband picked out back when we were shopping up in Arkansas, I believe, at the Shepherd's Needle. Highly recommend. And this is Token of Love, a miniature Quaker sampler by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. So it is a, I guess, commemorative sampler, so you can put your initials and your spouse, or, well, it's commemorative. So sets of initials and a year and Token of Love. You could just go any direction you wanted to with the personalization. So I am doing this one on a linen that was chosen for me at that shop. And I've told y'all that before. I don't have it here today, but I have made tons of progress on this one. And I want you to be able to see. I hope this will be visible with the sun coming in the window. Let me shift you. Oh yeah, maybe that will help. So from what you can see, this side is finished down to this point. This motif will go down a little more. There's a little bit more on the house. And then that motif is the one I had just been working on. There will be a little more across the bottom. Now I'm doing this 1/2, and this linen is 36 count. And if I pull that picture back up, you'll be able to see what is left to do. So a good bit more there at the bottom. But oh my goodness, guys, I had not gotten much of this done. I picked this up before we went on our trips, and I just worked and worked. So I would love to get this finished. I did put the date of our wedding, so I will use our initials here. Those will need to be added. These are the called for threads, and again, bad me, I don't have it in front of me, but they are specialty threads. So whatever the specialty threads called for, those are what I used. I'll try to have that ready for you next time. Colors are just what we love. Really been a fun stitch. I do hope to see a finish on that one as well, at least this year. Fingers crossed. Okay, the third whip was a gift from my friend Natalie, Home Sweet Home Handmade. Happy birthday to me back in April. And it is a Rosewood Manor Blue Rhapsody. I love the color blue. We both do. And this one with that butterfly and those floral motifs, oh, what fun. Now, it got put aside for work on Token of Love, but I almost got through with the butterfly. So I will show you that little bit of progress. This is on a white linen, and I want to say it's 32 count, but again, I'll need to look that up for you. Look at that butterfly, so close. I got the outlining done. This needs a little bit more of the lighter blue, but not much. And then I'll fill in here. Then I would like to come on down to the next motif and do that section of the alphabet, and that will be a page finish. So that's exciting. I am going to say that these colors are turning out darker in this light than the true thread color. They are DMC. But I love Rosewood Manor, and this is going to be such a beautiful piece. I do hope to get more done on it now that I'm back home. And I hear a little puppy. Come here, Lucy. I'll let you see this girl before she wanders off. Excuse me for bending down. Oh my goodness, here she comes. She doesn't have her collar on because I took it off in the night. She was being so noisy. She's like, who are you talking to? And why am I up here on the table? So she is going to be 10 in the fall, and she is definitely a lazy girl. Sleep, eat, play with her toys. She is toy motivated. and fetch motivated. Look at that face and that gray under her little, yeah, there's a good girl, yes. All right, ma'am, you can go your way. She'll probably bring me a toy. Okay, the next whip is a Teresa Kogut. That was a gift from my friend Mary of Mary Cat Stitches. Thank you, Mary. Called Two in a Bush. And I love Teresa Kogut. So I would love to also, is this a very familiar word, finish this one. I also made good progress on it. It is on an even weave that can't tell you any more about it other than it is an even weave. Lucy has definitely brought me her toy. She is predictable at best. I'm going to throw the toy and then I'm focusing on you guys again. She's already taken the squeaker out of this new toy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Two in a Bush. Here is my progress. Unidentified even weave. It is, I believe, 28 count. So almost the first half of the picture is finished, but definitely not the border. I just started that design for the border, but didn't get very far. You know, these are not my normal colors, but in this living room, it will be perfect. So we will enjoy this on our wall. Easy blocks of stitching. Really a fun design. And I love it on this green fabric. So, Two in a Bush, Teresa Kogut. I don't know if you've seen Teresa Kogut's newest releases. Some of them aren't even out yet. Oh my people. I'm wanting a couple of those. Treasury of Compassion. That's the next one I'm going to purchase. I already put my name on the list with my needlework shop, and oh, it's beautiful. I won't show you now because hopefully I'll have it next time, but it would be a monochromatic design. Beautiful. Okay, let's quit chasing rabbits. The last one I worked on is a SAL that Natalie and I started. Oh, Natalie, has it been a couple of years? And it is by Cottage Garden Samplings, is that correct? Yes, Cottage Garden Samplings, and it's called Needleworker's Sampler. What stitcher would not love this hanging in their stitching area or in a bedroom or just anywhere? And what happened to me with this piece was that I got over here and I was working on the house and I miscounted big time and just kept on stitching, didn't realize it. So it went in timeout for a very long time. But as I was looking to pack stitching for the trip, I realized this would be a good travel piece, surprisingly, because of the fabric, and I'm going to show you. So I still have some frogging to do on the house, but I went ahead and worked on the ladies or the shepherdess's skirt and the scissors, and I started the berry basket. And all of that I was able to do in the airport or on the plane, of all things. So now I'm really focusing on getting this one done. Again, because I'd love to enjoy it on the wall. So let me show you what I got done. Oh, I even started the words at the bottom, and I ran out of that floss, so that's why I don't have a lot of the words done. Those were easy, though, to do traveling. So here she is. You see at the top of the house where I'm going to have to finish ripping from here over. Maybe that won't be too bad. The rest of this is correct, and I started the bottom. So her skirt is not finished, but I got a lot of this done. Now I just need to fill in the design. And that berry bowl just stitched up fairly quickly. Or berry basket, because I've got to get the basket down here. The little scissors, they were pretty easy. And here I got Seeketh Wool done on my first flight before I ran out of that floss. But I now have the floss, so I'll be able to finish the words. That should be quick. And if you can tell, maybe it's coming through. This is a hand-dyed blue fabric that was also a gift to me. I want to say it's from you, Mary. If so, I love it. And I do have the tag on here. It is Jobelin. Well, where did I put the tag? Maybe I don't have it. Well, it's Jobelin, and I believe it's 28 count, and you can see that it is a mottled, like a sky blue. Let me show you again, because this piece is so much fun. Goodness knows where I put the tag. Okay, can you see that modeling? Yes, that's coming through. So this is 2/2. I keep forgetting to tell you specifics. So there's lots to do on here. I'll finish the berry basket, then I'll finish the words, and who knows, maybe then I should finish her skirt. But Natalie, if you're watching, I hope this inspires you to pull yours back out, because it is such a fun stitch. Even when we make dumb mistakes. The frogging won't be fun, but I've done most of it. I think I can get that frogged out pretty quickly. Okay, I've been enabled again by Natalie. One of her latest videos, she did a flip through of a new cross stitch book, and people, I couldn't quickly enough ask my husband to get it for me for our anniversary, but it has already come, and I'm waiting for the fabric to start one of these. Countryside cross stitch. The designer is Italian. Her name is Tania Santarelli, but she goes by Lilli Violette. I guess I'm pronouncing that correctly. And there is no way I would begin to do a flip through, because Natalie's is delightful. So go to Home Sweet Home Handmade and watch her flip through. You'll want to stitch everything in this book. But if you can see the little girl sitting, embroidering or cross stitching in her room, I think that's the one I want to start first. And I want to get this natural linen, which my little shop did not have in stock yet. Let me show you the other one that I really want to do. And this is one Natalie should definitely do, because she is such a fabulous correspondent. Okay, I thought I had it marked. It's letters. Now this one says love letters. You wouldn't have to put love letters, but you certainly could. Oh dear. Now it's here. Y'all, there's so many darling designs. Okay, here it is. Look at that. So that one has to be done as well. The lavender, the letters, the little plant in a little wagon. Her designs are just delightful, and she tries to keep it beginner friendly. So full cross, some backstitch, nothing else, all DMC threads, just the best. So it was out of stock on Amazon. My husband ordered it from Blackwell's in the UK, but it came within a week, I promise you. So such fun to look through. And I mean, there's not a pattern in here that I wouldn't enjoy. I just want to do a wall of these. We'll see. If I get one finished, I'll be excited. So maybe that'll be a new start for July. Okay, how are we doing? 18 minutes. If you are my daughter, Grace, I need you to step away now, because I'm showing some surprises, and you'll see them in a week or so. And for the rest of you, I'm showing the haul that I got for her birthday, and then the crochet that I've done for her new baby, who is any day ready to come. So we have a new cross-stitch shop in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it is called Wild Cactus Needlework and Framing. And I just visited this past week. Today's Thursday. I think I went Tuesday. Anyway, I found 2 perfect charts for this daughter's birthday. The first is a hands-on design, Christmas ornament, Noel, Look at those little houses and evergreen trees. And I love the shape of this. Apparently it is a set. So Noel, White Christmas 4. I need to look up White Christmas and see what the others are. But even as a busy mom, I think she could find time to stitch this one in her short moments of rest. It calls for, it calls for specialty threads. I'm not sure which ones, but it also gives the DMC conversion. Goodness, I don't know what specialty threads those are. Jolly Holly, Petite Maison, Old Money, Bamboo, Spinach, I think I have. Deep Fennel, Queen Bee, Chai, Ginger Snap, Cocoa Bean, and Hickory Sticks. But it doesn't tell me. Ah, there it is. No, that's the fabric. Oh, well, you can use DMC or you can use these. And if you're more familiar with specialty threads, you'll know exactly which ones to get. The other one is from a designer, The Proper Stitcher, and I want to say she has, she has a floss tube, although I haven't watched her. I'm going to go look. And she has two religious Christian designs that this is the one of them. Surely it is God who saves me, which is a favorite psalm, definitely. And I just love those colors and those motifs, and especially that verse. There is even a children's scripture song that goes with that psalm. So I knew that my daughter would love stitching this. And it also calls for Weeks Dye Works, but she gives a DMC conversion. The other one, the pair, is called, Trust in Him. So that will give us something to maybe look for later. And then for that sweet baby, we don't know boy or girl. We won't know until sweet baby is born. Excuse me. So the baby Afghan I made is a variegated gray. And this is it. With a wide single crochet border. And I have the information about the floss, listen to me, the yarn. But it's a fairly good size one. Sometimes I go a little small, but I hope this will be good for boy or girl. It's very soft, and it has been washed already for her. So this is Baby B, Soft and Sleek Baby, and the color is gray marled, so it is a variegated gray. You all know how much I love to crochet these baby Afghans and say prayers for those sweet babies. This, I believe, is the linen stitch. If you need to know, I will look it up. You see those little V's. If you're a crocheter, you may know. It's the one my other daughter told me about that works up so nicely and has that really fun texture. So squishy fun, hope that will be loved. And then my also traditional baby bath cloths. I know if it's a girl, this is not pink, but it is that sweet, sweet blue. This is just single crochet with a single crochet border. They're so soft and I think great for babies, great for everybody. I love them for my own bath cloths and also for dishcloths, although I don't mix the two. I make them separate. And then a multicolored one, same pattern, same size. So hopefully sweet baby will feel loved and definitely prayed for. So that's it for today. Other than our travels, we are now hoping for a normal summer for the rest of this summer. We have one granddaughter we'll be keeping for a day or two in August for her parents to have not a vacation, but some commitments they need to take care of. And other than that, we're trying to make some plans for the fall, for holiday time as well, for some travel. But after the 2 trips, one on one side of the country and one on the other, home looked really good. I think my biggest struggle is missing the people we just left, whether they be babies or grown daughters or teenage grandchildren. And I have to tell you, to see the personalities of the grandchildren, from a 16-year-old all the way down to a 7-8-month-old, will just blow your mind, and their interest and their gifts. So we are very blessed and just cannot wait to announce the birth of this new one. Could be here within the next week or two. So that's so exciting. Happy summer, happy stitching. Much love to you all. Please let me know what you're up to, and I'll be back, I hope, sooner, but no promises. Oh, I can't close. I have 2 new Flosstubers that I have enjoyed watching, and I want to be sure to throw them out there. The first is called the Crafty Whippet, W-H-I-P-P-E-T, the dog. Love whippets. And she is a prolific stitcher, but she's also a mom. We have similar stitching taste. She does beautiful work, and I love her videos. They're very calming, but also very encouraging and precise as to her plans for her projects and how she has worked on them. It's been good for me, very grounding. I tend to be a little fly by the seat of my pants with this craft, and she helps me to be more focused on the plans and the execution, but I love her channel. Just found her a month or so ago. And then the other is in Portugal, I believe, but it is in English. And that channel is Sophiastitchinglove, but it's all together, no spaces. S-O-P-H-I-A, Sophia, Stitching Love, L-O-V-E. Guys, when I watched her whip parade this week, that's what inspired me to do mine, because she has a million projects, but each one is breathtaking and gorgeous. And she gets finishes. It's just that she loves so many projects and she just starts them. So we're kin, I think. But I've enjoyed her very much, and she also is very careful about her method as well as her planning, and I appreciate that. Both of those are dog lovers, so I'm sure if you're a dog lover, you will love them, but also a cat lover, because animal lovers are all alike. Okay, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for coming. Come back to see me, comment, all the things, and I hope to see you in the month of July. Love and happy stitching. Bye.